This video is sponsored by the Mersey Blue podcast, your home of all things Everton.
Hi guys, hello and welcome back to another video right here on the channel. So we thought it is the first week of the month, December, the festive period, and that means only one thing, Mel. It means a board game review. And I thought this one tied hand in hand. A little story. What was this originally?
A birthday gift of mine.
Okay, so it's Mel's birthday back in September, as most of you know. And through one reason or another, life, etc., we never got round to opening this, did we?
No.
And about a month ago, we were going to open it. And I said to Mel, is there any chance at all we can hold off just for a couple more weeks and let me unbox it on the channel? And I've done it for two reasons. One, this is a great game straight away. Two, this is what was called a gateway game, Melody. It is basically a gateway game is a game that you can get out when you got all the family round, or you've had a few drinks on Christmas night and you're all just fancy playing something. Gateway games are brilliant. They're not complicated, and I'm not taking away from this game, but they don't have complicated rules. They're basically something, if you think like a Monopoly, Catan maybe at the further end of the spectrum, Cluedo, Scrabble, you know, anything like that like you can just sit folks down around the table and play. I seen this one, I mean, I'm not even sure how many years old it is, to be fair, and I just thought, you know what, I've got nothing like it in my collection, you know. And I used to run a games club, a board game and wargaming club here on the Wirral a couple of years ago, and we used to love gateway games because folks would come through the door and they'd be like, oh, what are you playing? And if they look at something great big like a Warhammer 40,000 table with hundreds of models, they go, oh, see you later. You put something like this down, I'm like, oh, what's that? Little trains and, you know. So there's a little bit of an introduction for you guys. So as I say, this is one of the products that isn't mine, but I nicked for a review. Okay, so this is Ticket to Ride. Okay, stay with me before we get all the, you know, the geek and all the sorts of what you call train spotter jokes and stuff. And this is by Alan R. Moon, the game designer, and by the company Days of Wonder. I mean, straight away, Mel, you've got a beautiful box here, haven't you? Yeah. You know, anybody remotely, you know, I mean, you don't have to like trains. I'm not like into trains or whatever, but I do appreciate that. You know, lovely bit of art. It's almost like Victorian, isn't it? Yeah. And then we've got like the back of the box there, and it shows all the big game board. And I think those who haven't played it can probably gather how we go about this. It's basically, the mechanic is we have cards. You can either, I think you have to like pick a card up on a turn or play a card. Each route, they're in colours. So it might be, say, 4 little blocks long. You put down 4 of the same colour. So if that was, say, I don't know, New York to Boston as an example, first thing comes to mind. And that was, say, 4 blocks long in the red. If you've got 4 cards, you can, for one action on your turn, you can claim that route. You put your little trains down and that's yours. Cool. I can't touch you. Nobody else can touch you for the end of the game. You score points to that particular route. Okay? So give a quick little introduction onto the back there, guys. A little bit of flavour. It says Ticket to Ride, the cross-country train adventure game. Okay, so October the 2nd, 1900. 28 years to the day that noted London eccentric Phileas Fogg accepted and then won a £20,000 bet that he could travel around the world in 80 days. Okay, now at the dawn of the century, it's time for a new impossible journey. Some old friends have gathered to celebrate Fogg's impetuous and lucrative gamble and to propose a new wager of their own. The stake, £1 million, or $1 million, sorry, in a winner-takes-all competition. The objective, to see which of them can travel by rail to the most cities in North America in just 7 days. The journey begins. Okay, so it says Ticket to Ride is a cross-country train adventure. Players collect cards of various types of train cars that enable them to claim railway routes connecting cities throughout North America. So maybe one there for our American viewers as well. Hiya, Justin. And who else we got? We got Matt. We've got a few of you guys in America. You know, we're not going to start dropping many names, so I'm going to end up forgetting somebody, but okay, the longer the routes, the more points they earn. Additional points come to those who can fulfil destination tickets by connecting 2 distant cities. Okay, so it gives a list of the contents, board game, cars, trains, destination tickets, and should we open it up?
Yes, please.
Okay, eyes up, Melody! Okay, so straight away we see, what is this here? Oh, okay, I think this is actually are... do you want to show that? I think that's our instruction book.
Ooh.
I like the look of it. Now, anybody there who's new to games would absolutely love this. It's 4 pages and one of them's a front cover. You know, so I love that straight away.
Yeah.
Straight away. You don't play that many games, do you?
No.
You could probably crack this open with the kids, couldn't you?
Yeah.
With that little booklet there and play
Definitely.
tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Okay, we have, do you want to show that? That is a booklet,
Yeah.
a Days of Wonder
Days of
booklet
Wonder.
showing various different
games.
yeah, like a catalogue if you
So
like.
obviously, Ticket to Ride. Ticket to Ride Europe. All the different Ticket to Rides. First Journey, Rails and Sails, the map collection, going to India, the heart of Africa, Ticket to Ride Amsterdam, Small World Warcraft, Small World, what's that one?
Something else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some
Maybe an
more
expansion.
expansions. And then Memoir 44.
Fantastic game, got that one.
And some expansions. And
Okay.
then 5 tribes on the back.
Excellent. So I think it's like Fantasy Flight make a living out of this. They just stick catalogues in, and these things like crack cocaine. You know, not that I in any way endorse drug taking, I'm just saying, you know, they're very, very addictive, okay? Of interest, we have Ticket to Ride, a little leaflet there, which says they're a PlayStation store, so you can play this electronically or by the looks of it on your iPad.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Google Play, Apple. So you could actually download this on
yay.
iPad, and you can play it for, you know, I don't know, away
Yeah.
or whatever. So
Cool.
on the top of the box, we have the board. That looks like a beauty if you want to do your best to open that up there and show the folks. There's quite a bit of detail on the board, to be fair.
Wow.
Okay, let's have a look. I'll give you a hand with that there. Okay, so that is the board. So we can see aforementioned coloured routes. And across around here, we've got numbers, so that'll be like your points. So what you do, folks, you get your cards, you claim your line, say Salt Lake City to Helena. Okay, say 3 cars, you put down 3 pin cards. That's now your route. Put your little trains on there, and you get however many points you get for a 3 car route, and you'd move your little counter to 3 points. So as we're going, you put your counter on there. So as you get to the end of the game, it goes right round, and that's obviously the person at the end.
Yeah.
There's like end conditions.
Cool.
You know, wins the game. So every route is worth points. Okay, so might want to open a few of these. We've got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't even count. We've got 5 sets of little locomotives. So if you just show the black one there. Okay. Yeah. We have red ones. We have green ones. We have blue ones.
Blue ones.
We have
and
yellow ones.
Yellow.
And we've got these. I'm not sure if they're just spares or they look smaller than the other ones. I'm not sure. We have a set of there for the player markers, what you put on the board for your score. Okay. And then what's this we have here? Oh, there's the scoring table. So for instance there, that would have been worth 4 points, that 3 train route. Just
okay,
for
that's cool.
that and giggles, you know what I mean? Okay, so we have the smaller cards here. So, as I say, we've got a little, these are lovely, these are called player aids. And you keep them by you. So you can remember your scoring. So instead of saying to me, after too many vodkas, how many points do I get for a 4 carriage thing? True story.
Is that how I talk?
Right. You've got your bloody card there that tells you. All right, to save tormenting me. Okay, so we've got various ones. And then we have, I'm not sure, these have got, oh, yes, I know it now, yeah. So if you want to show that one, that is Boston to Miami. Now, you actually draw these at the beginning of the game, and you keep them in secret. And if you manage to complete that route for your American viewers, you get 12 points.
Okay.
However, any at the end of the game you haven't completed, you lose that amount of points.
Oh.
So I think you get something, without looking at the rules, it gets up like 3 of them, and you've got to keep at least 1 of them.
Right, okay.
So you're working towards your little secret mission.
Right,
Okay. As well as working towards doing that. And everybody else around the table's doing the same. And then we have, I think that's all these, because they're sort of going along here, sort of saying, Winnipeg to Little Rock, is it like you're worth 11 points?
Yeah.
Where are we? Montreal to New Orleans is worth 13, and if you look on there, it shows you where it is on the board.
Yeah.
You know, so obviously you American guys will know your geography better than us folks in the United Kingdom. But yeah, so that's that there, and then we have various little cards. If you want to show them, they're the coloured cards that you get.
Cards.
Okay, so you'd see sort of a blue one there. You'd see a yellow one. Now you can pick a card up a turn. So you're collecting. You're set collecting.
Yeah.
But again, that's what makes it nice. Okay, see stuff like this there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're collecting sets. So on your turn, if you've got, I'm looking here, I can just see straight off without saying the cities because I can't read upside down. You got a 6 train route. Now you need 6 yellow cards. You put those 6 yellow cards down. That's yours. Take them points.
Fabulous.
Done. Thank you very much. So you seem quite keen. I mean, this is your board game.
It is. I can't wait to play it.
Yeah.
Now we've unboxed it.
You fancy doing it the weekend or something then?
Definitely.
Okay, yeah, so you just got more of the different coloured train cards. There's a card I want to show here, folks. I'm flicking through to try and show you. So we've got black ones, we've got red ones. They're all the colours that correspond to the board. Green. Okay, pink. Where the heck are they? Right, this card here.
Ooh.
Okay. So we get these, and these are called wild cards.
Oh.
So you can basically have, like, say, 4 orange and one of these. This represents any colour.
Cool.
So obviously, I think there is a rule in there where you can't have more than 3 of these out because obviously people are picking them up every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, they're your cards, folks, and that is basically all the components for this little game. It's basically just getting as many routes as you can,
Cool.
getting the points, and it's one that I honestly think that if we get out on Christmas night, I think the kids will love it.
Definitely.
We'll love it. If you've got any guests round, if Dave the Reptile Man's round, or whatever,
Yeah.
you know, we can dig out.
Yeah, definitely.
Really simple game, guys. And do you know what? Sometimes they're the best ones.
Yeah.
You don't want to overcomplicate things. You want to have, you know, a nice time. And sometimes, well, just before I go, gateway games I used to do at the club is you'd lead on to the bigger game. So you'd have like a zombie side or something like that, or a talisman to play that evening. But just to warm people up, you know, the way you get like a deck of Uno out or top trumps or something like that, just to get you in the zone. That's exactly what gateway games do as well. So guys, that was Days of Wonders, Ticket to Ride, Melody's birthday present, which is very, very kindly borrowed to the channel for an unboxing. We will see you throughout the course of this month. We've got several different videos up there. It's the time of giving, so I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to surprise you what the videos are. I'll take the opportunity to, along with Mel and from obviously ourselves, our family and the kids, to yours, have a very, 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 very Merry Christmas. And we'll see you all soon in the next one. Melody, wish them a Merry Christmas and say goodbye.
Merry Christmas. Bye for now.
See you later.